Gemini, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 20th to the 26th of May. We're coming into birthday season. Happy birthday to all of you having your birthday during this week. It's the start of a new year. So how has the last year been for you? Have you done an assessment of the last year? You should do that every year in the last 2 months before your birthday. It makes things very clear for where you're going to be going in the future. I've done a Gemini season reading, which you can find at the end of this reading or on our channel. It's a new year for you, Gemini, and you should be really stepping into it with goals very clear within your mind's eye, as it were, going forward, because luck will shine on you. Here you have the your flower, the Astroflower that comes in. We've just pulled out some cards on here. We're just going to go through it with the overall energies here. Karmic message on your relationship side, karmic message on your financial side, influence on the universe, influence on past self, future self, and general outcome. Okay, so without further ado, hope you have a lovely reading. Let's just jump straight on in there in your overall energies. The overall energies here is sort of saying, okay, it's now giving you that. It's like it's showing me like a compass sort of thing scenario. It's choosing your direction from your past to your future. Your gift to your future is you being clear about what sort of goals you want to achieve in this new year for you. You're starting 2024 on your birthday. The Earth on the Northern Hemisphere really starts its birthday on the 21st of December. It does work a little bit differently on the Southern and Northern Hemispheres, but for us as individuals, it's all to do with your birthday. And that's when your birthday comes around, that's when your new year starts. And this is a beautiful gift that you're giving yourself, or you can give yourself, just by having those goals and those aspirations of what you wish to live in the coming future. So on your karmic message on your relationship side, exploring or expanding on the curiosity side of life. You get the Queen of Pentacles here. I think you've got to step into your relationship and your emotional side of your life with not authority, with confidence. That's the word. Confidence of knowing what you put in is what you get out, basically. I think that's what your karmic message is trying to tell you there. Have that confidence of knowing what you want out of life. Okay, and the universe, how is the universe influencing you? They're giving you it's like a new start. It's like an Ace of Wands scenario. Well, you get the Nine of Wands. That's what all about, pushing the curiosity. That's what I was talking about here. And this is what this beautiful gift to you is, to your future self, is taking that one stuff off, going off on that mission or that direction, that passionate direction, through the healthy boundaries of the communication of the Eight of Wands that is behind you. And that's going to allow you, and that's how the universe is bringing it into you. It's really bringing in and presenting things to you, sort of saying, how about this? And it's for you to sort of say yes, no, and how much life actually affects you from the outside. From your past to your future, it's almost as if like it's been incredibly open in the past, and that openness has brought in quantity but not necessarily quality, and that's what's got to change. I think it's got to be a little bit more laser focus on this. Going the seven of cups for me is what I call the evident path, and there's only one cup that's giving you the good stuff out of all of that on that table. And I think that's basically where you should be going after your dreams and your aspirations now, really starting to bring it into your life as you come closer, or you go past your birthday season. Go past your birthday. Let's just see what the future's bringing in for you. It seems to be a mission of getting yourself into alignment, not only with yourself and what you wish to have out of life, but with others as well. Sunshine. Yeah, happiness. I think this is If you follow this pathway, which is evident for you, you'll know it, you'll feel it within you. Once you start following that, that's when you will allow happiness to shine in your life. And it's also going to shine a light upon you, which is going to make you very attractive to other people. And it is a joyous experience, basically, that is waiting for you. What's the general outcome of this week here? It's like the King of Swords can see really far with his judgment and wisdom. And it's like you're sitting there in that place where you can see the pathway in front of you. But now it's a case of having to go ahead and do it. Yeah, getting into alignment with yourself. This is what the judgment and the wisdom that is within you. Um, and that's what I mean about this beautiful gift about sort of being very clear about what you want. As I said, there's only one cup that's giving you the good stuff. And this is where you can combine that clarity within you, that confidence within you will install confidence in another person. And it seems like here you're finally getting into alignment, and it's not just alignment emotionally, it's alignment energetically. There's loads of things that go in alignment with it. Absolutely beautiful for you, Gemini. Let's see what's going on your financial side. I'm getting a lot of, it's a little bit like the Six of Cups in a way. I'm getting a lot of green shoots coming your way. It's like the Empress is like combining a lot of things together. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are coming together. The world brings to you every element. It brings everything that you will possibly need in a whole new, and as I say, green shoots coming through. This is a whole new, you know, dimension or paradigm that you're going into in regards to your job. It could be a new job, it could be a new way of doing things, a new business, a new direction you're taking in your life. Whatever it is, it bodes incredibly well for you. Let's just see what's going on your how the universe is influencing you. Through this new direction, you're going to realize you've got a lot of things playing in your favor. Abundance. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Being laser focused about what you want out of life. If you are laser focused on it, the universe kind of going, okay, Gemini wants that. Right, fine, fair enough. Give Gemini or give them that exactly the sort of energy they need in order to nurture and realize what is going to be available at what time. Really, helping you to be laser focused on your outcome. The result basically of what you want out of life. What's the past to the future? The past has got a lot of planning in it, almost disappointment, almost internal conflict or something like that. Yeah, disappointment, internal conflict. I had the Five of Wands rather than the Five of Pentacles here. I think you've come out from the cold. I think you might have felt like that you were in a rut within your job, or your business was just like taking over your life and you didn't have a life anymore. So was it really worth earning the money? Then therefore you got to change the way in which you do your business. Same thing for your projects and so forth. And I think that's in the past. You're coming out of that now because you're coming into a whole new paradigm, and the confusion is leaving. Let's just see what the future self is bringing towards you. This is much more sort of Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles scenario, a really good offering. And it might be you offering it to yourself. The Devil. The Devil has come out in everybody, certainly in all the fire and the air signs. Do not get distracted by the illusions of a great pathway. I think here is, don't just grab onto something because it's moving. Sometimes it's good to just take any job just to get you out of a situation. But I don't think this is the case here. I think you've been planning for this. And I think the gift to you is to stay laser focused on what you want and do not get distracted. And I think in the next couple of weeks, there may be a few distractions because you're going to start making waves, as it were. And therefore, people are going to be interested in you and kind of sort of saying, Gemini, do you want to come and do this? No, I haven't got the time. So that's the sort of attitude. No, that's a bit harsh, a bit sort of short, I guess, but it's that sort of attitude that needs to come in. Let's just see what's going on, the general outcome for you on the financial side. You seem to be saying goodbye to something. Oh, look at that. It wouldn't be a reading without the Four of Pentacles. Quality rather than quantity. And this is where you're going to be laser focused in your life here. If you want the goals and if you want a great life, you've got to do it on your terms more than anything else here. And that's where you're going to avoid that sort of devil card as well. It is the most beautiful gift that you can give yourself, I think, more than anything else. Yes, quality rather than quantity. It's coming out for a lot of people. And I think this is where you're getting a grip of that sort of side of life. Okay, let's just see what the light seers cards. Let's see if we can glean anything out of this anymore. 8 of Wands. This is really good internal conversation, communication with your higher self, communication of you providing a lot of beautiful stuff, memories, a lot of information, a lot of understanding of how to live life. It really gives you that laser focused point of view there. From the disappointment of the past, you get the Queen of Pentacles. You're a lot more secure about where you're going forward. And that disappointment has helped to get you that security. Sometimes, you can't avoid, in the yin and the yang, you can't just say, I'm only going to take the white side, the good side, the positive side of life. It's a little bit ignorant to do that. And now I think you're understanding that. And I think this is what gives you the confidence about going forward within your relationships and your emotions. It's a lot more, yeah, look at that. You get the Queen of Pentacles. It is really aligned within you. Yes, that disappointment has created those healthy boundaries, which are going to stop you from getting pulled off into directions that doesn't really help you out more than anything else, and help you to sort of explore and be curious about life without taking too many big risks, because you know where you're going, and everything you do in life will be heading towards that journey, that beautiful space. The Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords comes out with the Seven of Cups. The realization from your past is that you need to take a direction. The Queen of Swords, she takes a direction. She's not just following a direction. She has consciously taken a direction. And that's because she's got control over her emotions. And that's why you've got the Seven of Cups there, because it's the evident path. And the evident path takes in consideration the emotions, the logic, and the physical situation in order for you to get the best out of everything. But there is in the future, there is some real communication of love here for you. Real communication of love, because I think you're setting things up in a really beautiful way. And that confidence that you now installing within you, that's what it's making you very desirable, Gemini. And people are going to kind of go, that's a catch. I want that, Gemini. With the Two of Cups, you get the Four of Cups. The reason you get into alignment with yourself is because you're distilling those 4 cups into that 1 cup, which you can then offer to your higher self or to another person. And those 4 cups there are out of the information and the alignment that you're getting with yourself more than anything else. Very beautiful. Very, very solid, progressive. And when we look at your elements in your Astroflower, and we saw that in your Gemini monthly reading, your Gemini season reading, on the relationship side, this is where it ties things into your elements and make things very concrete and squared off and very understandable. And this is what allows you to that freedom to actually enjoy. Being laser focused, as I said, on your financial side, you get the Seven of Cups again. This is about going off on the plans after your birthday. It's really stepping into a new world, but keeping an eye on, that cup that's giving you the good stuff. There's only one of them out of the lot. You know, in life, there's loads of possibilities. But once you start looking at those possibilities, it becomes very evident of what you should be doing. Laser focused about where you're going with the Knight of Wands that comes along with it. This allows you to sort of secure your path through your passions, your determination to go forth and complete that goal or that ambition of getting that job, starting that business, or streamlining that business, starting that project. I would seriously start really getting down and focusing on it. With the Five of Pentacles, you get the Four of Swords. This is a beautiful card to go with this. This is all about healing of that, where you've put yourself, you've taken yourself out of something. You shut yourself out in the cold in a way, simply because you've chosen a direction, and you're getting healing from that. And I think you're finding it, going off on this new dimension, going off on this new path. You're going to find it a lot more rewarding. And in order for it to be rewarding, the healing needs to take place. Yeah. The beautiful gift that you give to your future is that you don't get involved, or you don't get distracted from where you should be going, which you're very good at, Gemini. That's with the Six of Cups there. A lot of understanding, a lot of communication with yourself will avoid a lot of things, and attention to detail will be also very good for you. With the Four of Pentacles, get Judgment. Absolutely lovely. This is all about quality rather than quantity. This is you responding to that inner calling of where you should be going. And I think you're absolutely on the right path. And it could be just a case of what you've realized within you, and you haven't actually started that path, but you should get on and start it. You start heading towards something that is really good for you, that is totally in alignment with you. And in order to do that, you need to be very honest about how you put your time, money, effort into things. There you go, Gemini. Happy birthday to you. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget about the stuff we do over at Cymatic TV, which is a channel all about energy. You've also got your Gemini season monthly reading, which you'll find linked around my head at the end. Whether I see you over here or over there, whichever way I see you, it would be lovely to see you again. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.